Bienvenue, willkommen, and welcome to the Infinite Escape Room, everybody out there in the big wide world. We are the puzzlesome podcast that brings you pause. The fun little show where a bunch of merry chums who no longer get to see each other's faces in person get to hear their voices as we attempt to create and then solve a homemade escape room of the ears. My name is Jonathan David Charles Saunders, because apparently in this show we all give ourselves our full names.
Oh, do we?
Well, as begun by Michael Collins and Ben Lavery Griffiths. Ben, who now we're just going to call Ben because his name is impossible to say.
Mr. Griffiths.
Mr. Griffiths. The rest of us will use our full names. I am Jonathan David Charles Saunders II.
Obviously.
I am drinking a Midnight Stack, which is genuinely its name. It is, what is it? What are you? You are a Nitro Maple Pancake Milk Stout.
What the fuck is that? Like, that's...
Okay. It's a funky can. It's like this yellow and black and...
That's a lot of labels for a beer, bless it.
I know.
I don't think it even knows what it is.
It's definitely a trend right now, isn't it? That beers claim to have 7 different major flavours going on. And when you drink them, you get beer.
Yeah, to be fair, there's not much difference. Like, when I drink a beer, it's like, oh, this is beer then.
This is beer.
It's beer.
It's either nice beer or not nice beer. And if I show you this glass, that is a black beer, so it's probably a stout or a porter, and that's kind of it. You don't see a fucking pancake floating in it, do you?
Oh, no, I'd be disappointed. I'd rather a pancake, to be fair.
I'm not getting any real kind of sweetness either. It's just, it's stout. It's nice stout, but I find the title annoying. Anyway, moving on. Locked in with me today, we have...
I'm Alid, just Alid. And I am drinking a orange and pineapple squash.
Ooh.
Fabulous. And as John used his full title, I am Esquire... No, did that come at the end or the beginning?
Beer Duchess.
Anyway,
go for it.
I'm Emma Susan Bailey. I think that's the first time I've ever used, like... my full name on this podcast.
It may well be the first time you've ever been referred to as Emma on this show.
And I am drinking an actual real alcoholic Prosecco, which I haven't drunk for quite a while. It's really nice.
Oh, of course, you did not drinky start of the year.
I did, and it kind of... I mean, I started drinking, obviously, when January was over. I haven't got that much strong of a will. But yeah, actually, I'm not as a big beery, well, not beery, well, I was a bit beery, but mainly Prosecco, wine, gin, vodka-y. But
when you started drinking again after the month away, like, did it have a particular heightened taste, extra sweetness or bitterness or sharpness, or was it just, my old friend?
It was definitely my old friend, but I drank my old friend a lot slower. I think before, like December and before that, I could put it away quite a lot, whereas I savour it a bit more now. So appreciate it a bit more.
Very good.
And I'm Chris, and I'm drinking a decaf tea.
Whoa!
Well,
so exciting.
Yeah.
The front page.
Rock on Fridays.
Even the caffeine, but is there dairy in it? Because that's probably...
There is full fat milk from Our Cow Molly in Sheffield.
Sorry?
It's local milk for local people.
I genuinely thought, well, you said Our Cow Molly. And I mean, that's not how I imagine Sheffield. I imagine smoking chimney stacks and
smog.
Basically the extras army from Peaky Blinders.
Basically, most of the western side of Sheffield is completely gentrified now. So
hipsters,
even towards the city centre.
That's a nice microcosm of the world, isn't it? The West is gentrified and the East
gentrified
is
part of
exploited.
Sheffield.
I'm in the part of Sheffield that's always been posh. There are still some terrace houses nearby, so you don't have to adjust your views too much.
The Coronation Street theme is playing in my head. Don't you worry.
God.
Oh, could I just check? Do you all have a notebook and pen or pencil to hand? Editor John here. If you're following along at home, I really recommend that you have a pen and paper available for this one. There's going to be some drawing, and it's pretty crucial. Grab pen, grab paper. Good luck. The crucial question is, can you draw on it? Because you will probably need to keep track.
Yes, I can draw on it.
If you can draw on it, happy days. Lovely. Listeners, you may be wondering what the Infinite Escape Room is, even though we're about 194 episodes in, desperately trying to figure out what to do for our 200th episode. But if you've not figured it out yet, here is a little précis. It is an escape room, like any escape room that you may remember from the long, long ago, when we could do that sort of thing. But this escape room stretches across all known themes, retail parks, and dimensions. And because it is infinite, there is no end. Every episode of the Infinite Escape Room links seamlessly, or as we're about to discover, not so seamlessly sometimes. I'm so sorry, Ben, for what is about to happen.
Jesus Christ.
Into the next room in one big, never-ending escape experience adventure. Each week, one of the team has created the room to be escaped from, and this week it's me, and the others have to try and escape it. They have 30 minutes to do so. If they break anything, they will lose their deposit, and if they fail, then something terrible shall befall them. And it's me this week, so it really will be awful. We need to discuss a deposit, guys.
God.
What is your deposit? What do you hold dear on this week of your life?
My sanity is hanging on by a thread.
Why is that coming to my head as well?
Yeah,
Is it?
like literally, it's barely there. So you can have what's left of it as the deposit if you would like.
I wondered if this week our deposit could be the tiniest green shoots of hope.
Ooh, or Wales' newfound freedom.
Yeah, Wales.
What's that, Alan?
We've got some
Wales' newfound freedom as of tomorrow.
Yeah, we can meet in a garden as of tomorrow.
Oh,
Wow.
Locally, so within 5
In that
miles.
case, your team deposit today is Wales's tomorrow.
Holy crap! Oh my god, Allied, no pressure.
I think you guys will be fine.
You've got a very calm way of delivering this compared to particularly Mike.
Me, really?
Soothing. Very soothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
You feel like you should be reading audiobooks, much like Ben when he's doing Tech Point Zero.
I don't know what Tech Point Zero is. You literally could have just said anything.
It's mine and Ben's technology podcast. We talk about stuff you'd probably find boring.
You do a technology
I
podcast?
didn't know this. That's so cool. What's it called, Chris?
And now YouTube channel. We now have YouTube.
Plug
we have
it. This is a
channel.
good chance. Like, yeah.
Yeah, follow Tech Point Zero if you enjoy talking about technology and quite often its effects on people and politics.
So, just to sex that up a bit, if you want to talk about cyborgs, go to Tech Point Zero.
Sex robots.
It's not cyborgs, robot prostitutes.
That's it.
Go to Tech Point Zero.
To be honest, that's like borderline the sort of issue we discussed. We did do
Yes.
one on the porn laws when they were trying to ban porn in the UK.
Oh, yes, when Cameron decided that he would license it and you'd have to go and buy a license
To access porn to prove that you were over a certain age.
The Avenue Q was not wrong. The internet is for porn. Like that is just that's just what it was. That is what it is. It's just like 90% porn, 10% everything else.
Porn and misinformation. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Fake news and porn is basically the role of the internet now.
Right, John, what is this room? What have we got ourselves into?
I will belatedly ask, are you ready?
Yeah, I was born ready.
Yes!
Then let us enter the Infinite Escape Room. Last week, the team were left held up in an unreliable bus as hordes of zombies clamoured at the windows. You turn the key in the ignition and hear the whimpering braying of the starter motor. Again you try, and again you fail. Through the dull thundering of the massing dead, a clear, sharp sound pierces you. The sound of glass windows beginning to give. Our trio of heroes, dear reader, turn to one another, their faces drained, their eyes cold. What now? You turn the page to read the conclusion, but it has been ripped out. You look up. You're standing in a wood-panelled hallway, a copy of the unfinished, untitled manuscript in your hand. Why didn't Meryl Stab, famed author of the Infinite Escape adventure series, complete her latest novel? You've come to her office to find out. The tall, ancient door is in front of you, her infamous initials M. Stab written in gold upon it. There is a note on the door. What would you like to do?
I would like to read that note.
The note says, appointments with M-Stab are strictly limited to 30 minutes. Any visitors overstaying will be taxidermied.
Jesus.
True enough, if you look around the room, you can see several of the local Jehovah's Witness sect have been taxidermied to the wall. Apparently for overstaying their welcome.
Right.
So the threat is very real.
Is it possible that we book 3 separate appointments?
Ooh.
Your appointment is now. You have 30 minutes and your time starts now.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it. Really?
Can I take a break? 30-minute break.
You were trying to do that thing that they do on Taskmaster all the time of delay your time.
Run away from John. Yeah. Also, by the way, why are Jehovah's Witnesses taxidermy? Because usually people are just like piss off, like, and they're gone. You know.
Yeah, but have you ever tried talking to them?
Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
Engaging with them is an error.
Yeah, you think. I like how it's me and you that realise this, John. But you think you can do something. You think you can help in some way, and no, you can't. You just you really can't.
I should say, 1 minute has already gone by.
Oh God! Okay,
30th of your time.
Oh my God!
Can we have a look at the room, please?
You're not in the room. You're in front of a doorway.
Okay, can we go in?
Can we open the door?
As you touch the door, it swings open before you. It was not even locked.
Okay.
And you are now standing in a circular room. So, guys, I've asked you all to bring a pen and paper, something you can draw on. Please draw a circle upon it.
I have drawn a circle.
Bird's eye view of the room. At the bottom of the circle, please draw the doorway that you just entered through. At the far end of the circle, so the top of the circle, just note in that there is a window.
At the top of the room, did you say?
Yes, so opposite you, directly across the room, is a window.
Okay.
Now, apart from that, in the room, there is quite a lot, but it is something of a mess. In the middle of the room, piled into a sort of decent-sized little mountain, is a whole array of stuff. The room is very ornate. It's wood panelled. There's some very fine curtains hanging to the sides of the windows. And there's various furniture that has all been piled in the middle. It looks like it has been ransacked completely by someone before you, looking for something. Perhaps the last page of the novel. In any case, the room is trashed. What would you like to do?
Can we go and check behind the curtains, please?
Sure, there's nothing behind the curtains, apart from the window. The window is shut.
Can we take a look in the middle of the room and just what kind of furniture there is?
Okay, so it's all kind of on its side and a bit battered, but there is the following in the middle of the room. A rolled-up rug, an easel with a painting on it, a writing desk, a green leather swivel chair, a bookcase, some scattered books everywhere, a drinks cabinet, 3 heads, 3 pedestals, and a vase of flowers, which has been broken. There's also various pages of books scattered around.
So I got down to 3 heads, and then what?
Oh, sorry. You stopped at 3 heads, 3 pedestals, and a vase of flowers.
Can we check the drawers of the writing desk?
Yes. As you go over to the upended writing desk, inside one of the drawers, you find a note. It looks like a page from a diary that has been ripped apart, and this note survives. And the note says this: I always write with the top of the world on my right.
Sorry, I always write with the top of the world on my right.
Yes, so I write as in with a pen, with the top of the world on my right as in to the right.
Direction. Right, okay. So a globe somewhere? Or an atlas or a map in the room?
No.
Nope, okay.
Can I unroll the rug, please?
As you unroll the rug, 2 notes fall out. The first one reads this: Only when the pieces of the puzzle are perfectly arranged can the perfect ending be devised.
God.
And the second note reads: For writing, a tipple at my left and inspiration at my right.
For writing,
a tipple at my left and inspiration at my right.
Okay, so...
one
sorry, Chris.
The second on the list, what was it again?
An easel with a painting on it.
This is me not being able to read my own handwriting. Thank you.
So these notes are kind of painting a picture on how she writes a book. So how the room was arranged. So the desk, I always write with the top of the world to my right, a tipple on my left. So I don't know, there's a lot of directional stuff and where things should be. So I'm wondering whether we need to start taking the furniture and putting it in place or just
A
look
logic
for more
puzzle
notes.
from them.
Yeah.
But yeah, get all the notes first if we can.
Yeah. So look to the rug. Should we check the green chair next, if there's anything in the chair?
Yeah.
So the green leather chair, there is another note nearby. It says, I write with a wall to my back and with the door in clear sight. It feels safer that way.
Right, with the wall to my back. And what was the second part of it?
And with the door in clear sight.
So
Feels safer that way.
okay.
Okay.
Bookcase?
Wedged inside the bookcase is yet another note. And the note reads thus, I keep the alcohol as far away from the bookcase as possible, but close at hand for writer's block.
God. Okay.
Just out of curiosity, the floor of this room, carpeted or solid wood?
Solid wood.
Any dust marks that indicate where the furniture used to be?
Nothing obvious. I did think about this, but I thought it would make it too easy if I left marks on the floor. It's a good thing to look for, and if we were being absolutely realistic, there almost certainly would be, but no, you got to figure
Not here.
Can I check the easel with the painting on it, like behind the canvas and everything?
The painting still has some wet paint on it. It is an image of the window, pretty close up, so the window of the room looms large in the painting, with the vase of flowers in the window.
So maybe the flowers go in the window.
There is a note near to the easel, and the note says, Auntie always wanted to go west. She's in the perfect spot.
So she's... Oh, okay.
Can we look at the flowers themselves on the floor?
Yes, unfortunately, the flowers in the vase have not done well out of the previous ransacking. The flowers are scattered around and the vase is broken.
Oh.
What flowers are they?
Daffodils. Why do you ask?
In case they're called auntie flowers or something.
Oh, you thought I was doing something clever with the name of the flowers.
Well, you never know.
That is the kind of shit I would do.
You would pull that shit.
But yes, the painting appears to be of those flowers in that vase in that window.
Yeah.
And it's quite close, so the window, as in the window, is quite big in the painting.
Drinks cabinet?
Sure. Next to the drinks cabinet, there's another note. Uncle Tom was such an artist. I can feel his presence as I paint.
Okay. These heads. What the hell?
They are not taxidermied heads. They are not like the Jehovah's Witnesses. No, these are statue busts. So the head and shoulders of three individuals. There is an elderly woman with quite big hair. There is a clean-shaven man with an eye patch. And there is a bohemian-looking man with a beard.
Oh, okay.
So is the Bohemian person Uncle Tom?
I'd have said the eye patch guy was Uncle Tom.
Let's worry about that in a moment. The pedestals?
Oh, yeah. Okay, should we look at those next?
Yep, there are three sort of shoulder-height wooden pedestals. They've got some circular marks on the top of them that roughly correspond with the shape of the bottom of the statue, the busts. So they appear to be made to mount them.
Do they have any names on them?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't need them.
They're all the same.
Have the pedestals been moved, or are they still where they were before?
They're in the middle of the room.
Right, I think we've got...
It's interesting. In a previous iteration of this puzzle, they were in their original place. I thought it was too easy.
I think we've got
John.
everything.
Yeah, I think that's...
From all the objects?
Rug, easel, writing desk, chair, bookcase, books, drinking cabinet. Yeah, we've done all of it.
Perhaps I didn't give it enough weight, but I did say there were various books scattered.
Oh, the books.
Yeah, I've got them doodled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's lots of factual books. There's various encyclopedias and atlases and so forth. There is also yet another note from her diary, and it reads, Pirate Pete, the unofficial uncle, could drink enough rum to sink a ship.
That's the eye patch. So, sorry, Pirate Pete, the unofficial uncle, drank enough rum to sink a ship.
Correct.
Right. Okay, so we can start placing some things now. Was it the auntie, the woman? Like being in the west, was it?
Yes.
Yeah. Auntie always wanted to go west.
But hold on now, because we need to make sure, if we need to put the writing desk in place first, because it's going to be based on her perspective, isn't it, when she's writing?
I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be based on the door. I think west is on the left-hand side of this map we've drawn.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm easy.
We'll go with that. Yeah, why not?
So
Let's
can
try
we
it.
start
Let's
by
try it.
taking one of the pedestals and putting... I've forgotten her name now.
Auntie, elderly woman.
Auntie whatever.
I think it was just Auntie, wasn't it?
It was just Auntie, yes.
Yeah, in the westernmost position of the room.
Okay. How are you defining Western, given that there's a circle?
From this picture, the door is the south.
Okay, so you're putting her on the left-hand side of the circle.
Yes.
Okay. As you move that particular pedestal, you find underneath it another note.
Oh.
This note reads, "When dreaded writer's block comes, I often paint. It inspires me."
Can we move the other pedestals and see if they've got notes under them?
Mm-hmm. They don't, but you can move them.
That's fine.
Where would you like to put them?
On my right.
I don't know yet. I'm working out.
Yeah, because that
Right.
a tipple to my left and inspiration to my right. So the easel to the right.
I'm just going to draw my circle now to follow along with where you go.
Right, okay.
So you have put Auntie over on the left-hand side of the room.
Yeah, let's go for it.
That's as if you were standing in the doorway.
Yeah.
Facing into the room.
We'll try it that way first.
Okay.
See if it works. The man is Tom. Uncle Tom was such an artist. Sorry. He had such presence. I think that's head 3, the Bohemian beardy.
I think the writing desk has to be opposite the Auntie.
I would have said the writing desk needs to go northeast.
Oh,
can you explain your thinking now?
Back to the wall that she needs, and she also needs a clear view of the door.
Yeah.
Safe.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so you're putting the writing desk in what would be the northeast?
Yes, along with the chair.
So like in the top right corner.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you. Yep.
At this point, you sort of examined the rug, but it remains rolled up at the moment. You haven't unrolled it.
Oh, can we unroll the rug?
Oh, I could have sworn we unrolled it.
I thought we did.
I unrolled the rug.
Oh, did you? In
Yeah.
that case, Editor John will make it better. In case I'm right and you haven't asked to unroll the rug, could you ask to unroll the rug, please?
Oh, something.
Please unroll the rug.
Yeah, can we do that?
Oh, my God.
Unroll the rug, please, John.
If you don't mind.
I'm going to insert that in a really random place and it's going to make you look really weird.
What are you going to insert in a random place, John? What?
Last week we discussed pegging on the podcast. So, unrolling the rug, you find it has a large cross on it. And by cross, I mean a 4-sided star.
Oh.
With each side of the star pointing towards one side of the rug. If you laid it down in front of you, at the top side is a rather lovely picture of a polar bear on a block of ice. On the bottom side is a rather lovely picture of a penguin. On the right side is a picture of the minarets of Constantinople. And on the left-hand side is a picture of a seafaring galleon sailing beneath Tower Bridge, which is in London, everybody, and is often, by tourists, inaccurately referred to as London Bridge, because London Bridge is a pile of steaming shit.
It burnt down, didn't it?
Several?
Yes.
Yeah, but they fucking built it again.
That was about the third London Bridge, the one that burnt down. Killed several thousand people, by the way, when it burnt down.
Why were they standing on a burning bridge? That's just
no. What happened was, amazingly, fire caught at one side of the bridge and then managed to light on the other side of the bridge. Embers passed over in the wind, and the other side of the bridge caught fire. People were trapped and all died. It did not help that at that point, London Bridge was actually heavily built over. There were lots of dwellings and businesses on it. There was only about 15 feet wide road going through the middle, and there was no further crossing point east of there in the city. So it was fucking crowded.
So bridges back in that time period would take generations to build. And that's why it was built on, because it was so expensive to build that you couldn't waste the land.
London real estate, man.
Wow. What time period was that, John?
Oh, God, when did it burn down? It was
like for the third time?
Well, no, it got pulled down before then by a fleet of Saxon ships.
Oh God! So we're going back quite. It was like 1600s.
Well, that was when it was made of wood. Yeah, it burned down. I think it was in the 1500s.
Oh.
Hello, Editor John here. It was actually in 1212, but apart from that, I'm pretty spot on.
And no one ever went from north to south ever again.
You have 11 and a half minutes.
Yeah, God.
Oh, shit,
Right, so I want
okay.
to put the carpet down.
In the
on the
middle?
rug, so that in the middle of the room, so that the polar bear is on the window.
Towards the window.
And
yeah.
Towards the window, okay.
Yeah, and the penguin is by the door.
Okay.
And Auntie is by the galleon, and Constantinople is that wall.
It's to the corner between the
corner,
and
the circle.
Constantinople.
Yeah, Constantinople is east.
East. Yeah, I'm guessing
okay.
it's east.
Yeah.
That's geography. I got a C.
Right. Okay.
So what was it about the pirate? Pirate be the unofficial uncle.
Well, we need to know where the bookcase is to place him, because he
Hold on, though.
doesn't he
because-
like a drink?
Wait a minute, because if the pirate needs to be in a particular place, would the galleon part of the rug not need to be next to him as well?
That's what I was thinking. Because wasn't there something about
Only
the
if there's a
ship?
clue for it.
He
Well,
drank
we can't do that anyway.
No. Well,
As long as north and south tallies up, that's fine.
Okay. Well, there's
was-
one.
sorry.
There's one I definitely have got. Sorry.
Sorry, it was just wasn't it? He drank enough rum to sink a ship. But that was
Yeah.
Uncle Pirate Pete, whatever his name
I
is.
could be wrong then. Sorry.
Oh, you go for it, Chris. Sorry, we'll try. Try yours.
The bit I'm more certain of is the at my left writing tipple at my left and inspiration at my right, so the easel goes to the right of the desk.
And the
So can we
drinks
put it-
cabinet
Where are you placing the easel?
right
To the right of the desk.
So
Yes.
just describe the exact location in the circle.
Looking face down, that would be to the left of the desk.
What? These are
No.
Okay,
go
yeah,
right.
yeah, I'm with you.
I'm looking at it from the perspective of the person sitting at the desk.
Oh yes.
So it would be...
From the perspective of the person sitting at the desk, we
It
want
would be the
the
left.
easel
Yeah, you
on
are
the
right. Sorry.
on
yeah.
the right,
Okay,
and the drinks cabinet on the left.
okay.
So the bookcase is close to the writer, but far away from the alcohol. So the bookcase must be on a wall behind the easel.
The bookcase isn't close to her, is it?
There's the clue that says,
For alcohol as far away from the bookcase as possible, but still close at hand.
That's the alcohol, though, not the bookcase. So the bookcase can go as little about as far away as
no,
possible.
it's
No, the bookcase is far away from the alcohol.
yeah, the bookcase is far away from the alcohol, but it's
And
still
the alcohol
near.
needs to be near to her in case she wants a drink.
Yeah, so the bookcase has to be the same side as the easel, basically, but against the wall, because the bookcase goes against the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a window to the right of the desk at the moment.
Yeah.
Where are you putting the bookcase relative to the window?
I would say close to the desk. So I try it maybe
Yeah.
to the right of from the door entrance to the right of the window. If you're
Okay.
all, that might be wrong.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's a bit cramped there, but sure.
Yeah, but, you know, inspiration. So we've done the rug, the easel, the desk,
How are we going to fix this vase and the flowers? That's the only other problem.
and the books. Do the books go in the bookcase?
Yeah,
I
put the
wouldn't
books on the
worry.
bookcase.
I wouldn't worry too hard about the vase and the flowers. What's broken cannot be unbroken.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But what we could do is put the painting in the window.
Yeah.
The painting is currently on the easel. Would you like to move the painting?
Yes, but leave the easel in place.
Where are you putting the painting?
Leaning it against the window so it looks as though nothing ever happened.
Sure.
I feel like we should probably investigate the scale of this window versus the scale of the painting. The window is significantly bigger than the painting.
Well,
Right,
you
okay.
didn't specify.
Anyway, because we're running out of time.
You have 6.5 minutes.
We've done one head.
Where do the other heads go?
You've put Auntie across from
the left.
the desk,
Yeah, more or less.
occupying the left side of it.
And then we've got Uncle Tom was such an artist, and something about presents. I couldn't write it all down. Sorry. What was the clue again for Uncle Tom?
1 second. The note regarding Uncle Tom. She wrote, Uncle Tom was such an artist. I feel his presence as I paint.
Right, no, swap them round. So put the bookcase to the
Yes.
left-hand side of the window and put Uncle Tom to the right-hand side of the window as you're looking at it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Cool.
Alex,
And
you
then
right
we-
with that?
Yeah, for now, yeah.
What a vote of confidence.
Is it Pirate Pete could drink enough to sink a ship?
The ship.
So put him on the... but we've got the galleon.
Yeah, that's what I was... Because the ship and on
But they've also got the alcohol on the opposite side. Let's put Pete on the east side of the room, looking top down.
Okay, so on the east, towards the sort of
Constantinople
side of the circle. Yeah, Constantinople. So just sort of around there?
Yeah. Right, have we placed everything?
The chair behind the desk. So we just put that... I don't think we put the chair anywhere
Yeah,
yet.
we did that one with the table.
I'm assuming the various books back in the bookcase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you have placed... Have you placed everything? You have placed everything. You're not quite right.
Oh, Jonathan! Okay, what's wrong?
I will be generous with you and say there is only one thing that has been misplaced.
Right, so... Wait. When you say there's only one thing that's been misplaced, is that there's one substitution we should be doing? Or is it a single object in the wrong place?
So does something need to be swapped?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
How's about, is it one object or has this object got other objects inside it?
I'm gonna start trying stuff because you got stuff. Can we swap Auntie and Pete around?
Okay.
Okay, swap them back.
Swap them back. Bookcase. Move the bookcase to the completely opposite side of the room.
Okay,
Doesn't
that'll put it
need to
next
be
to the
anywhere.
drinks cabinet.
Hmm?
Bear in mind that one of her notes said I keep the alcohol as far from the bookcase as possible, but close at hand for writer's block.
Yeah,
if it's the
that's
opposite
why
side-
we were saying by the desk.
3.5 minutes.
But whether we had it, was it the bookcase was right with our original
Actually, yeah. Can we swap the bookcase and
Uncle Tom?
Uncle Tom around?
Okay, so where is the bookcase now?
The bookcase is now to the right of the window and Uncle Tom is to the left of the window.
Okay.
Nope. Swap them back.
God damn it. What? So what, how, is it still one thing wrong?
One thing wrong.
Yeah, because we reset everything every time.
Oh, God, no. John, if you wanted to say...
This is exactly as delightful as I imagined it.
Can we put the painting back on the easel, please?
You replace the painting on the easel, completing its view of the window.
Yeah.
Suddenly, without warning, the window clicks open. A soft breeze blows through the room, and you hear birds singing outside.
Thank God.
You're not quite there.
Oh God.
Sorry?
God damn
Let me
it.
go look physically out the window.
Okay, out of the window, you can see a lovely vista of trees and gardens in front of you. To your left, bolted to the side of the building, is a little birdhouse with a rolled up piece of paper stuck inside of it.
Can we read the
Can we
paper?
read it?
Before you even read it, you can tell what it is. That lovely
The last page.
That is definitely the last page of the novel. The ending of the latest of the Infinite Escape Adventure series is here. You turn the page and it reads, and they woke up and it was all a dream.
You.
You can't say. We decided you can't say. Has to edit.
Do I? Do I have to edit out?
I think you have to edit out.
Really? But we put explicit tags on every episode. So consumed are you with rage at this terrible excuse for an ending that you burn down the building as an act of revenge and leave it in the darkness with the flames rising behind you to hunt down M. Stab and taxidermy that. The end. You have solved my puzzle.
Yes.
How much time left?
Hey, God damn.
1 minute and 5 seconds.
Oh, that
Whoa, that'll do. We saved Wales, Alan.
Yes.
We saved it. Yeah.
Well done, guys. You did that very well. I was very happy with the way you guys worked through that. You did a very good job. I wonder if I should have hidden some of the notes more.
No.
No.
I know it
Yes,
was
it-
close.
That was...
I think for me, like I wouldn't have got the puzzle if you weren't so precise with asking us to draw down the room, like draw the room out like that.
Yeah.
And
that
it was
was
saying
really
that
handy.
really made the north, south, east, west clear.
That was why. Because I thought if I don't get them drawing the room, this is going to descend into chaos. If they're just writing down, this note says this note says that. And then, like, Where are you putting stuff? How do we keep track of where things, are being put? Would be just a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that worked out for you guys. And it means that if any listener wants to follow along at home, they too can draw a circle and try and solve it along with you very easily. Thank you for listening, everybody out there on the internet. If you want some more of this, you can subscribe to us on all of your favorite apps, feeds, iTunes, other podcast availability thingamybobbies where you get podcasts from are available. You don't have to give any of your attention, money, space, time, or energy to Apple. It's a choice. Or you can go to our website on the internet, www.theinfiniteescaperoom.com. You can also follow us and get in touch via Facebook and Twitter at tier_podcast. That is TIER_podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, and we really hope you did, we'd be much obliged if you could leave us a review, either on iTunes or Facebook or somewhere relevant, as because we live in a world full of algorithms, it really does help us reach new people. And we are on Patreon, as you probably know. And if you'd like to support the show, head over to patreon.com/The Infinite Escape Room, where you can listen to episodes a week early, have your name shouted out on the show, get unedited episodes, and find out all the terrible things, mostly me, that get scrubbed away. We love you lots, everybody. We will see you next time in The Infinite Escape Room. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.